Yes, this is a Cassie Mendoza reset video, but it's also so much more. I came across something when I was checking her out, and you gotta see this. And we're starting right now.
Warning, your division affiliation has been disavowed. You are now marked as rogue.
It's that time of the week where we go around hunting down Cassie Mendoza to check out what she has to sell us. She's always in these dark, really interesting places. Sometimes they're like the subterranean church or some back alley sweat house or something. I don't know. I don't know about you, but every time I come across her, I sort of just kind of peruse around, go room to room and see what's happening. There's always these people kind of just hanging around her. In doing so, that's when I came across this, and I was sort of like, what's going on here, right? I mean, look at these two. I mean, when I walked in here, I was sort of like, oh, sorry, excuse me, didn't mean to barge in. But then I was sort of like, well, I'm here, I guess I'll stick around for a while, you know what I mean? I was waiting for like any time that corny music to kick in, that bow chicka bow wow or something, you know, it never came, right? And then I'm filming this, which is, you know, creepy all on its own, right? But then I started to realize, like, I'm standing here, I'm that guy, right? That creepy guy that's kind of watching this, right? Anyways, somebody out there, please tell me what is going on with these two ladies. She might be consoling the other one, but there's like this passion thing going on between the two. I mean, that's fine, that's great, you know, by all means, right? Love conquers. But how are they getting in the moment when there's all these cockroaches running around? I mean, look. And what's with that big wooden stick right there? Is that a cane or something more interesting? I don't know, but what is it doing there? They don't look like old ladies to me, I'll just say that. She's caressing her and giving her a passionate look. I don't know. They could be pouncing on each other in a knitting moment, or you tell me, what's the caption for this scene? Please comment below. I'd love to hear you guys' thoughts. Make me laugh. When you do enough open world activities, you eventually run into the snitch along the way. You know, this guy in the funny shirt. When you interact with him, he gives you the location of the secret vendor, Cassie Mendoza, who's a gun runner. What she has changes every Wednesday, so if she's got something good, be sure you check her out before she resets. So I'm gonna quickly go through what she has for sale to save you a little bit of time in case you have trouble finding that snitch. If you don't see anything you like, then I'm saving you a trip. So Cassie will always have named items for you to purchase. That's sort of her thing. And this week, she's bringing us the new Reliable, which is a named LMG. Now it comes with 30% weapon handling. It's called Perfectly Optimized. And this one's really not that great. It's definitely so-so, and I'm gonna take a pass. Next up, she's bringing us the Forge, which is a named R&K holster. Now the Forge gives you 50% more shield health. That's a ton for those shield builds. And it also gives you 20% incoming repairs, which is actually pretty good for tanks. However, this one has 8.7% status effects rolled on it. I mean, if you don't have this piece, definitely purchase it so you have one, but you know, I'd rather see something else there, like maybe armor regen, repair skills, or even crit chance of crit damage. That way I have the option to roll out that skill tier to armor or weapon damage or something like that if I wanted to. This one's not that special. Save your money. So once you unlock the shield splinter by taking out all the hunters on the DC map, you can come to Cassie Mendoza every week to see if she's got a better version for you to purchase. Now, if you're new to the game and wondering whether this is a great gun or not, the answer is sort of. I mean, the talent is awesome. This gun actually hits really hard because of that, but it's built on the F2000 AR platform, and as you can see, it's only got 3 mod slots, which is sort of a bummer. Plus, the gun has horrible handling. The accuracy is so it's kind of a pain in the butt to use. The Hunter Killer chest is just like the shield splinter. What I mean by that is that you have to unlock it also. And you do that by taking out all the New York related hunters, some of which are actually in DC, which is not confusing at all. So Hunter Killer is a great chest piece, but the one she has for sale is not really that great. I'd really rather see something there other than explosive resistance, sort of a wasted slot. I'm not gonna go through all of these one by one, but I'll sort of just scan through, and if you see something like, there you go. I will be stopping on the pieces that are interesting, like this Eclipse Protocol mask here. Now it comes with 8.9% hazard protection, and that's interesting to me because 3 pieces gives you 30% hazard protection. So right there, plus your watch, you're at 50% Hazpro. So I imagine you can use this piece and others just like it in combination with the gear mod slots to create a no bleed build and equip yourself the backfire. That would definitely be some sort of hybrid build. You know, you could go many ways with it. You could run the Ridgeway's Pride chest piece for that bleed. Or you can even wear the crowd favorite, the Memento backpack. Anyway, something to think about. This swag pack, Empress International backpack, actually pops out as interesting to me. It's unusual, that's why I like it. See, it's got that crit damage and skill damage on it, as well as that adrenaline rush on the backpack. That says that this can be some sort of hybrid run and gun build if you like. So stay with me for a moment. With adrenaline rush comes intimidate, right? And the problem with skill builds is that your gun is usually not that powerful. Well, intimidate gives you all the power your gun really needs. So maybe pair it up with the capacitor, which is great at close quarter combat. Or actually, you know what this would really go well with? Is remember that Ethan Hunt build I put out last week? Well, that build uses the card, which also gives you an additional skill tier, which means you can roll one of your gear pieces like this backpack to a weapon damage or an armor core skill tier, which is a pretty good idea for adrenaline rush. Here, this is the build that I mean. It's a run and gun hybrid skill build. I'll drop a link right here and in the description area below, so you can definitely check that out. If you're looking for builds that are insanely fun, these two videos you need to see. Tux out.